Welcome, everyone. Bienvenue. Nom c'est Samuel Buissereth, and you are back in tune with NAHP, NAP. We thank you so much for all of you who are on our platforms, who are engaging with us. Nous disons bon coup de merci. We're in May now, and so we're excited about this new year and what it brings, and also all of the things that you not only set for yourself for the new year, but also continuing into the summer. It's exciting. And this is exciting because we have the opportunity to talk to one of our partners here. And yes, it's a blessing to be able to do this. So enjoy as we have a great dialogue with two great friends of ours. We have Béatrice and Joanne, and they are here with us today. So we want to say thank you so very much. Temps ou passé ensemble avec vous, nous réellement bien contents de ce que vous faites temps. And it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a good dialogue. And we're going to talk about not only some of the great things that you all are doing, but also some of the things that you have to look forward to that we can't wait to hear about. So let's dive in. Once again, I'm one of the marketing managers here at NAP. And today we have Béatrice and Joanne who are here with us. So great applause for them today. One of the things we want to know, c'est que, one, let us know a little bit about you and then how you both joined together for this great initiative that I would love to hear more about. So today we have Joanne and Béatrice, and I don't know who wants to go first, but I'll let you all decide.
I'll go first. Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm really excited to be here. It's an exciting moment, and given the geopolitical context right now, it's really on point to talk about entrepreneurship, to talk about women, and to talk about how we drive business. So like you said, my name is Joanne. I am a mom of four, a computer engineer, and I would describe myself a little bit like a serial entrepreneur and a development practitioner as well. So I created GECA in 2012, which started as a small business advisory firm that grew. Well, it's been 12 years right now. That grew into what we'll discover later. I'm sure you'll ask us more questions about that. That we'll discover what GECA does. And I'll let Béatrice go ahead because she joined me a little bit later.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Samuel. I want to thank you for having us here today. Very proud to be here as a Haitian diaspora as well. I'm a CPA, studied accounting, finance, and have a background in audit. I'm a mom of three, and I joined GECA in 2017 as Joanne wanted to expand her company. I joined as a partner, as a CFO. And then we branched into the GECA group. We have we opened up a foundation later, but before the foundation, we opened up a tech company for tech as a service, and GECA doing accounting as a service. So women-led, women-owned organization leading the economic development in Haiti. That's
like
who we are.
Like we say back home, femme vaillant, Samuel.
Lenzousa, si you pogo kone femme vaillant, it's a real thing and it's true. And thank you both for sharing that because yes, it's important. I mean, the amazingness.
Bagay
sérieux. As you all can hear, I mean, moi-même, j'ai deux petites, donc beaucoup na 3-4, donc ma vini, off the bat, I want to say compliment. It's well done, and I think I speak for all of our viewers and listeners out there that not only are you two amazing, successful women, family women, but you believe not only in the initiative, first yourselves. You have to believe in yourself and have the audacity to be able to do something like this, but follow and follow it through and see it in true fruition. là où commence son bagay, et puis où elle réussit son bel bagay. So thank you all for sharing the background, and I do want to hear a little bit more about how you all met and what sparked this idea of GECA, because GECA is a big deal, guys.
Oh, thank you, Samuel.
I want to tell that story. It's so funny. I met Joanne, I think in May 2017, definitely in May, and we met through friends. While she was telling a friend of hers, I want to expand, I'm looking for a CPA and such, and her friend said, oh, I know a CPA. I met her, and I think you guys could meet, you would get along. And then we met, we got along, we started talking about big things, big dreams. Like, let me tell you, the sky was not even the limit. And the friend was like, you girls are crazy, you're dreaming. I think a month after, I lose my job, right? And I'm sitting in my car, kind of very sad. And I called Joanne, and I'm like, I lost my job. And she's like, then you have a new job. Come to GECA right now. I'm like, you're right, I have a job.
That's fantastic.
It was what we call today, it's called social capital.
Yes.
That brought us together. We didn't know each other, and although we both lived in Haiti, went to the same circles, but we never really connected. And immediately that day, I think we had prestige when we were having our meeting. And we were like, you know what? This was meant to be. It's like we've known each other for a long time. Yes. But what I would say that brought us really together is that Béatrice and I, we have the same drive. We are very objective oriented. We are very tedious.
Pragmatic.
Yes, and we don't think there is an obstacle to what we want to do. We want to do something. We go this way, then there's a wall. We turn around, we go around, and we always get to where we're going. Sometimes it takes longer, but we always get there. And this is really what drives GECA. This is the motor that drives GECA.
Oh, that's fantastic. I feel like there are so many details in the two of you meeting each other and connecting in that way, and then seeing that spark. I can only imagine what it was like at the table on your first meeting. Okay, definitely get prestige too. Don't go
prestige. Un pile prestige, un pile
But we spent like 4 or 5 hours that first day.
We started talking about what we want to do, like next month and 6 months, next year, the following year, and the ladies were like, you're dreaming, you girls are a little bit over the top. What you're talking about will never materialize. And
right. Listen.
And so one thing also, Samuel, when Béatrice joined me in July 2017, we started prospecting for clients. Our office became too small. We moved in January 2018.
Oh my goodness.
Because it was a small office. Yes, the first move. And then 9 months later, no, maybe, 9 months later, we moved to a house because the other office was too small.
Listen, two things already. When you meet, and then the ideas start clicking, and we'll commencer à foncer les bagailles, allow that momentum to go.
Yes.
So now I'm curious, what was it like when you were starting to form some of the objectives, the mission, the vision of GECA, and now you are trying to make sure that this creation that you all have done is going into its true form and materializing into what you have been dreaming, because these are some large aspirations, right?
Well, I would start by saying that when I first created GECA in 2012, I was an employee. I was the director of operational risk at Sojibank.
Okay.
And a few years before, I was getting a divorce and I had 2 children to look after.
Right.
So my idea for GECA was not for it to become what it is today, but for it to be a business where all my colleagues, we can work together and then do some side money.
Right.
So that's how GECA started. We were always women working as a consultant, and I owned the name, and that's how we moved. Now, from where you start a side business and then you deliver correctly to having to leave because your side business is much bigger than your actual day job. It happened in 2014, so 2 years later. And when Béatrice and we met, I had the intention of GECA being international, and she saw it because we wanted to be, and we still want to be, and the comes to us with his business that we're able to encompass every aspect of the business. Wow. So within GECA, we offer accounting services, business advisory, technical services, ISO certification, legal advice, because we have HR. We have other women that are part of our conglomerate that work with us. And this philosophy has led us to do collaborations with other much larger enterprises like Anderson Global. We became Anderson Global collaborating firm in 2020, which is the same philosophy. We maintain our independence legally and financially, but we collaborate with a conglomerate of different sectors and different specialities. So this is more or less our little secret sauce. That's what I would say.
Oh, I tell you, not only secret sauce, but bon Jean épices, right?
Exactly. Piment.
Piment.
Please.
There we go. You know, ça fait mon petit Jean, bon, pas tellement petit Jean, mais tellement content. I think is one of the things is that the amount of effort you all have been able to put so that you include as many women as possible, being two founders that are women that are navigating this corporate world, particularly in the finance and business sector. What were some of the challenges that you figured, and you mentioned obstacles early on too, that sure, you got too much, get obstacle, pas de problem, but we have an actual vision that we're following through. We're gonna get over the hurdle, and these are temporary, and we are going to find a way to overcome them. What has that been like?
Wow.
I think that first being a woman was, I think, a challenge because the kind of work we've been doing and the positions that we have been, we've sit at, I can say, environment, like meetings with men and men with power, right?
Right.
And people have perceived us as, c'est des femmes, comme si, oh, you're cute. Mais we had to work a lot, and we had to impose our character a lot for people to actually take seriously what we have to say. It happened to us many times where we gave our opinion to men, and to come that they did not listen at first, and months after they come and they say, you had said this and that. They don't admit that they had not listened, but at the end you do find out they did not listen. And that's how I can say, learn and earn our respect.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's powerful.
And for the anecdote,
yes.
And sometimes we would have to go to meetings, and we know we would be confronted with such what's the word?
Ego, misogynistic. The list goes on.
Yes, the list goes on. I would go with one of my employees and tell him, a male, and I would tell him, you're going to sit there and take notes. And then in the meeting, they would address all the questions to him, and I would be the one answering. But that was not something that ever stopped us. It was the environment. We know we want to change. We know we want progress, but it's an environment that we have learned to navigate.
Yes. Wonderful. I think it was a challenge as well. Yeah. It was a big challenge for us. And I think today we are respected by a lot of men that 5-7 years ago, I'm not going to say they not respect us, but add another type of respect and see us another way, like on a pedestal. Like these women, yes, you can go to them, they'll help you, they're serious.
Exactly. Et dans moment ça yo, qui j'ont t'a peut-être tiré dans expérience ça, where you were thinking to yourself, do you know what? Mais yon leçon que nous apprenons, mais yon bagay que nous parle porter ensemble avec nous dans futur nous va ajouter sous ça GECA capable faire. What do you think is something that you've drawn from those types of obstacles and experiences?
I would say that sometimes it's not you cannot change the world. Mm-hmm. You have to navigate, you have to have your objectives very clear, your direction very clear, and know the why you are doing what you're doing. Yeah. As long as your why is very clear, it's very hard for you to be in front of a situation to lose your temper and then don't go back. We've had clients that would not take us seriously, and I would stop going to meetings, and they would come to the meeting at my office, and I would not receive them, just as a way to teach a lesson. When I was available, you were not. Now I'm not. Bingo. So and also, I think we are very determined.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, I think these situations changed me a lot.
Yes.
It taught me a lot. Comment t'as dit ça? Moi vinn gen beaucoup plus sagesse.
Oui.
Moi vinn kon ki jan pou me gérer moun pi bien.
Oui.
C'est pas gérer dans le sens où qu'on haïtien, m'a gérer. Non, pas gestion ça, mais
non.
Vraiment kon ki jan pou parler avec moun, ki jan langage nan doye. Pas parce que ou rabaisser ou non, mais parce que gen de lè ou besoin river en côté et ou pas c'est pas ego. Ou pas obligé comme si montrer que c'est ou même qui tout bagay. Ou d'accord, cool down, mais parce que ou gen tan wè ki koto pour aller. Donc, Joanne dit, comme nous connaissons côté nous pour aller, nous exact, nous river côté nous besoin. Et ça nous naviguer parce que ça fait personnalité nous tout.
Oui, Jean-Baptiste on dit nous passer par en l'air.
Oui.
Nous upper game là. Avec un pile finesse, un pile sagesse et un pile fermeté.
C'est ça.
Sans pas faire mal élevé, sans pas faire mauvais sang et sans non plus ou pas quitter moun marcher sous.
Oui.
Et me penser tout dans ce sens ça, si un pile moun t'es capable de comprendre que là dans business, là sont entrepreneurs, tellement de psychologie là-dedans, si vous pas prendre ça pour analyser, pour faire recherche, même gens sous bon business là et pour gérer bon socio-économie. Ça vraiment capable ajouter sous ça au café et non seulement sous outils qui sont capables de porter. Il y a des fois même expérience n'a partagé ensemble avec nous ou qu'on voit des fois ou qu'on est objectif réunion. Et puis, dans le commencement, gagnons match pour jouer psychologiquement pour capable arriver côté besoin arriver. Et ça, très important, peut-être tout dans le domaine business qui est géré avec femme tant chrono, ça a demandé plus toujours parce que son industrie qui dominait avec garçon. So merci pour ça. That's good. That's powerful.
Thank you, Samuel.
Merci. Et où alors dit psychologie, son gros mot se dit là. Parce que moi, nous tournons psychologue. Obligé faire analyse. C'est vrai. Là, des gens disent des bagailles, obligé faire analyse très profonde pour essayer de comprendre moun nan, pour dire, ah, mais qui côté moun nan sorti.
Wow, that's good. Oh non, c'est belle, c'est belle. Question que j'ai pour nous, c'est que dans le moment ça, est-ce qu'on va parler un peu de genre nous gérer day to day, peut-être un objectif que nous allions pour non seulement entrer dans 2025 là, mais peut-être 2026. What types of things have you all been working on lately and that you can share, of course, and things that you are trying to accomplish that you need everyone's support who's listening today?
Yes, absolutely. I would start, Béatrice mentioned it in the beginning, that GECA has a philanthropic initiative that branched out into a foundation that we call Bracing Neighbors. So GECA is positioned in the economic development spectrum. And as we know, the economic development has two ends, the scarcity and the abundance. So we move businesses from the entire line of the economic development. And in the scarcity, that's where Bracing Neighbors has their focus. So it's economic development by the provision of specialized services, expert services in the area of GECA for acceleration, transaction advisory, auditing, and business creation, business structure, business registration in the incubation or the scarcity to move the needle. This is where we're aiming to go. And so far, we've been very fortunate to have the support of foundations, and that's where we're going. So I don't know if Béatrice, you want to add something before I go into details about what Bracing Neighbors does?
Yeah.
I want to add that also in GECA, we do financial advisory.
Okay.
So we have a lot of clients as well that are more bigger MSMEs that we help seek capital for investment. We manage their HR, we manage their financials. So we also do that.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Thank you.
Excellent.
That's a good addition, Bea. It's more specific.
Yes,
And within
En diaspora, alors, ou vive l'autre bord, aux États-Unis, en France, quel que soit côté où y est, ou gen une idée, ou gen une initiative, vous voulez venir en Haïti, faut ou pas qu'à parler les GECA.
Oh my gosh.
c'est clair.
D'accord.
Sorry, Joanne, I cut you before going to break.
No. That is important. And what's also important, c'est que faut nous dire que 5 dernières années, pour des clients que nous gagnons, nous réussissons à mobiliser $25 million en investissement.
Oh, wow. Bravo.
C'est pas rien. Donc, service ça, nous offrons que et diaspora. Compagnie Béat a parlé, c'est des compagnies qui internationales, qui ont un siège en Suisse. So we have the expertise and we're able to do that in GECA. What we also do in Bracing Neighbors, which is similar but at a different scale, but on a different segment for women and youth, where we provide the same business advisory services, but tailored to much smaller business, micro business.
Joanne wants to say is that what we offer at GECA, we also offer in the foundation. D'ailleurs, fondation, c'est qu'on ça vient créer parce que nous te dit tête nous, n'a pas aider des gens qui ont des grandes entreprises, mais nous t'avons aider des gens qui ont des entreprises tout, mais qui pas capable forcément payer pour service nous, qui sont nous capable bailler service ça yo. Donc c'est comme ça que fondation vient créer. Nous fait advisory pour moun yo, nous apprenons qui gens pour yo faire budget yo, qui gens pour yo calculer prix de revient yo, qui gens pour yo mettre coût pa yo, c'est-à-dire temps pa yo. Le wap fait par exemple en production et que vous investissez temps, li gon coût là-dedans. Donc nous apprenons tout ça pour yo capable calculer qui gens pour yo faire prix de vente yo. Le coup yo rentre cob là pour yo pas mélanger cob business avec cob personnel yo. Nous venons rentrer tout dans faire formation énergie solaire, nous venons rentrer tout dans faire agriculture, nous fait tout acheter poule pour moun yo. Ah, nous font paquet de bagaille. Et nous voulons dire diaspora yo tout. Si ou c'est moun au Caille, ou c'est moun au Cap, ou c'est moun Jérémy, ou t'as aimé aider en communauté yo, nous travaillons dans la communauté yo. Donc, yo capable de passer à travers la fondation et nous capable d'aider moun yo.
Oui, absolument. On va qui est important, le Béatrice parlait de pool avec programme énergie solaire.
Oui.
C'est sous forme de business. Ça veut dire the farming program, the hen program is a stay-at-home business. So the women that stay at home and take care of their kids, they cannot often go to the marché pour faire petit commerce. Donc, pour là, son business qui la caille, donc, yo vend poule, yo vend œufs. Énergie solaire là, c'est nous prenons 50 jeunes, nous fait collaboration avec un client nous qui dans le secteur énergie solaire là, li fait formation pour yo et puis yo même moun sa yo nous ba yo des kits pour faire réparation et assemblage et installation. Même moun sa yo vinn des consultants, vinn des businessmen qui a préparé qui a installé inverteur. Donc, son business consulting nous fait. C'est comme ça. Il paraît qu'un énergie solaire, mais son business consulting. Donc, nous fait formation pour qui gens pour gérer business yo, qui gens pour faire facture yo, qui gens même Jean-Béatrice dit pour faire calcul de temps, pour connaître combien de pour demander pour business là. Mais nous fait lien avec fournisseurs là tout pour capable joindre matériel pour installer pour vendre.
Et donc, nous dit que mois février qui se passe là, moi-même avec Joanne, nous t'es au Caille. Nous fait 15 jours. Tout côté au Caille. Nous t'es Torbec, nous t'es Maniche, nous t'es Campéré.
On est blanc.
Mal tout côté, mal somaturine, mal pour une petite bénédiction. Mal ouais bénéficiaire nous parce que nous pas seulement fait, mais faut nous ouais. Nous aimons moun yo, nous aimons contact avec yo, nous voulons demander yo qui j'ai ressenti yo, qui ça nous capable de faire plus pour nous aider yo. C'est ça qui drive nous.
But another thing too is that we have field agents, Samuel.
Wonderful.
But a report doesn't tell you what you see.
Right.
Because we have within our business advisory program, we had a lending we had a lending facility where after the business training, where you learn how to manage your business, etc., you receive a small loan. The maximum was $2,000 for the first cohort. But when the field agent tells us that the loan was reimbursed 100%, that's good.
Yes.
But I want to see what happens with the loan. So when we went to see, we saw not only that the loan was reimbursed, but benefits were made that were used to send children to school. Benefits were made that were used to pay for unfortunate events. Comme si you pay docteur, you te besoin moto a tombé en panne, you paye réparer moto. Des bails que pas de café en vent. Donc that is for us the impact, and that is what we're looking for. That is what we want to see. We want to see growth, but individual and sustainable growth within the community.
Oui, nous pas assistant non? Moi me dit ça non. Nous aider moun yo vraiment pour yo indépendant. Ouais le nous ta local l'autre jour, moi même à Joanne nous font belle analyse. Nous te bay moun yo poule, nous bay moun yo cabrit. Nous dit moun yo vini dans séminaire parce que moun yo te plaigné poule nan coûte cher. Parce que faut investir dans poule de manger, doit faire de manger américain pour la pondre, etc. Nous venons obligés presque rentrer dans le business pool parce que faut nous comprendre business là tout. Nous fait moun yo vini pour nous faire analyse de coût avec yo. Ouais après combien mois business là vient rentable. Et nous venons ouais avec yo que c'est après 8-9 mois que business pool là rentable vraiment. Donc faut que yo bail en pile de yo même et nous te bail tout on aide de manger poule là, mais faut que yo même tout yo investi comme pa yo parce qu'à la fin poule yo c'est pour yo pondre et puis œufs c'est pour yo doit vendre œufs ou bien yo couver poule là pour yo vendre poule.
Mais
Donc,
on va
oui.
important tout, sorry, excusez-moi m'interrompre pour Béa, pendant que on parle de analyse de coût, on va qui est important tout que yo pas réaliser, c'est le nous faire analyse de coût que yo ouais profit que yo ka fait sur coût. Yo pas faire calcul ça.
C'est ça.
Ça veut dire formation vidéo yo comprendre oh OK, kounya et Béatrice dit 17 à 9 mois. Oh, déjà sous 6 mois, ça veut dire mois prochain. Bon.
Donc, yo vin ouais que si yo, parce que yo gen 25 poules, yo chaque moun, yo ouais que si yo occupe poule là, 25 poules, nous fait worst case scenario de pondre poule, ok? Parce que nous pas, ou pas vle aller avec le meilleur cas, parce que nous fait worst case, malgré worst case, après 9 mois, moun yo te rentable. Alors, pour qui ça m'insiste sur assistana, c'est parce que nous t'avons parlé de ça avec une de donateurs nous matin. Nous aidons moun yo, mais nous voulons fermer cercle. Nous voulons pour que là nous quittions un groupe moun, nous te bay des poules, nous te bay moun nan manger, nous connaissons moun nan gon business, si ça li capable continuer, pour nous capable aller de l'autre moun, pas obligé à tout temps aider même moun yo.
Non, c'est très important. Raison m'a dit ça, ou mentionner deux côtés. Yon, c'était fondé blanc. On fait presque 5 ans fondé blanc. Et c'est la famille nous sorti.
Oh.
And I tell you, it is the realest thing. Ou connaît, des fois peut-être c'est parce que nous capables de dire peuple là, on se ignorance là-dedans. Des fois peut-être c'est qu'on n'a pas connaît. Et Léon Moun prend temps avec l'argent pour le capable enseigner et bao aide, non seulement techniquement, mais support éducationnellement, it is priceless. Priceless. And now we understand more of what it takes to be an entrepreneur, a business manager, have something, quelque chose dans même monde pour capable vivre et non seulement vivre mais les sentir les fier de ça la faire.
Exactement.
Penser des fois où m'aller.
Oui, dans ça dit gon l'autre bail que nous pouvons dire qui à la base de tout programme que nous fait et que nous fait avec employés nous apprenons moun yo identifier que pauvreté c'est pas manquer cob. Pauvreté a son mentalité liée. Parce que pour moun réussir dans la vie, cob seulement pas suffit. Ou besoin santé, ou besoin capacité linguistique, capable parler, capable exprimer, communiquer, capable exprimer tout, ou besoin éducation, ou besoin capital relationnel, ou besoin mental. Donc bagay sa yo c'est yo même qui ressource qui est important, qui fait que yo dit on moun vivre dans pauvreté, c'est parce que moun n'a pas gain assez recul pour l'utiliser ressources ça yo gen nan men yo pour gérer problème. Nous te font exercice et ça bon, ça te fait tout le monde rire, ça te baille un pile mon problème tout. Nous te fait yo imaginer, me dit yo imaginez nous son bateau comme si nous en vacances, nous son bateau avec amis, nous payer bateau pour aller faire week-end. Nous font cob, n'a fêter. Et puis dans mi-temps la mer bateau on prend du feu capitaine avec tout équipage yo prend petit bateau de sauvetage yo quitter nous sous bateau.
Oui.
Et puis kounien gon grand petit bateau crété pour sauver et ou même ou gen 1 minute pour choisir qui sera prendre un bateau pour courir avec lui. Dans 1 minute ça ou pas qu'à réfléchir en pile. Et puis m'ba yon liste de articles ou gen 11 articles, gen 5 là-dedans yo k'ap sauver ou même avec zami yo. Gen 5 là-dedans yo qui pa servir rien. Gen 5 là-dedans yo ko ap ka servir mais yo pa durer longtemps. Qui ça ap faire pour sauver zami yo? Donc exercice la fait pour qui ça? Li permet de réaliser que un monde qui dans la pauvreté vive ça nous relè tyrannie du moment, tyranny of the moment.
Yeah.
Ça veut dire que problème yo du feu yo vini chaque jour et puis ou pas préparé. Donc avant nous faire quelle que soit formation pour quel que soit monde, nous fait exercice avec yo pour dire mais important ça n'a fait kounien parce que l'heure du fait prend la caillou, c'est pas l'heure du feu après on va le chercher côté gloyer. C'est depuis on va al dormir chaque jour qu'on est beau kit yo c'est tel côté yo y glo c'est tel côté si gain du feu mais ça m'a fait et faut tout le monde nan ka la connaît si gon du feu mais ça n'a fait maintenant qui se fenêtre n'a sorti mais qui ça n'a fait là ça si du feu prend nous tout n'a sauvé parce que nous gon plan nous concerter nous réfléchir donc c'est pas dans moment situation qu'on a réfléchi donc ça sont réflexion qui vraiment
profonde
intéressé yo parce que son GBA le lendemain là n'a parti n'a quitté au Caille gon dame qui vient dans l'aéroport qui dit ah c'est vous même madame Joanne dame dit oui li dit oh frère nan te nan réunion nous hier ah hier soir mettait tout voisinage la chita le fait me dit oh c'est pas vrai pardon moi et puis il dit oui à partir de jeudi c'est moins capital social dans l'aéroport pas besoin c'est moins social capital alors nous dit capital relationnel parce que le capital social sont l'autre bagaille
oui
donc en fait
tyranny of the moment là c'est pas seulement dans vie personnelle moun c'est dans business là tout parce que chaque jour moun yo a vivre problème surtout en Haïti qui sont pays très difficile business tout a bien marché aujourd'hui et puis demain gon imprévu qui arrive et puis donc faut tout le temps réfléchir qui soit pour le faire qui j'on va le faire donc à la fin Joanne t'est venu identifier 5 ça veut dire tout le monde te mette main au son pied, nous te dessiner mais nous et puis nous ouais que c'est pas finance seulement. C'est pas seulement comme parce que on monde qui gagne on carotte qui dit que les pauvres c'est pas vrai. Parce qu'on a planté ou qu'a fait des bagailles.
Et pardon, Samuel.
Non, dégage-o.
Pardon, nous sommes en fin première session. Oui. Nous faisons première session avec 15 organisations femmes. OK? Dans la première session, mettez nous sous papier. Hein? Chaque fois, me dit on ressource de 1 à 10, n'a pas tête nous on note.
On note.
Oui. 0 sac pi pas bon, 10 sac pi bon. Mais ou vle me dire ou saisi pour un qui ça yo bay tête yo pi mauvais note. Dans capital social.
Oh, wow.
Gon dame gen yon nan moun qui te là, yo dit même d'après ça moi riche, c'est comme seulement m'bagé. Comme seulement m'bagé même son moun qui riche.
Chargé pour paquet moun.
M'kono paquet moun, gen kay côté pour m'dormir. Moins passer l'école, moins qu'on lit, moins qu'on écrit, moins qu'à chita en côté pour yo expliquer mon bail pour me comprendre ni, moins qu'à faire calcul, mais d'après ça moi la riche, me dit exactement. Wow. Donc kounye nan ressources qui manque yo pour déterminer qui sont besoin pour faire ressources là. Si c'est partie finance là, qui sont pour le faire. Commencer par finalité pour arriver dans le début, et puis dans chaque étape, vous regardez, oh, si ça va marcher, mais ça m'a fait, pas quitter du feu pour sous moi.
Oui. Important pour nous identifier que, à la fin, c'est pas seulement l'argent qui fait le bonheur, ok? Faut gagner santé tout, mais pour nous réaliser que yo gagne un paquet d'autres bagages qui capable aider yo. Et d'abord pour yo gagne gratitude de ça yo gagne déjà. Et ça permet moun yo ouais tout Jean-Joanne dit que yo gagne des bagages. C'est-à-dire même le yo pas senti au pauvre encore. Je dis oui mais nous pas gagne l'argent mais nous gagne la santé. Nous pas gagne l'argent mais nous gagne zami taille. Nous pas
Wow. Belle parole oui qu'a parler là soir tout ça. This is so refreshing. Ou quand ça fait ça c'est parce que penser dans pile monde cap tendé, yo peut-être gen pile doute, yo gen pile rancune maybe, or even just a little bit of cynicism. As Haitians, we have a lot of cynicism and pessimism. And however, this dialogue we're having tonight, I think will change that conversation. Wakon wè lè on se de moun vin kreye yon bagay tan kou GECA, et puis tellement yo rempli nan yon société yon bagay qui t'a manqué, et c'est kounya a commencé ouais progrès qu'a fait à cause de ça nous-mêmes a fait dans programme nous. This is golden right now. I think a lot of people are going to have to do some reanalysis and rethinking of the mind, because for us here at NHP, we already know what you do. Nous connaissons ça nous y, ça nous capable faire, ça nous fait déjà, ça nous continue faire. Peut-être nous capable parler sur ça. How did you all partner with NHP and decide to join us and have this conversation? Say, you know what? This is an organization that matches our intellect, our progressive vision, the things we want to do. Parce que gen moun kap mande ki jan fè connecter avec NAP.
We met NHP the first time we went to a USAID conference in New York back in 2021, right? At that time, the foundation was a project. It was GECA, but the foundation was something Joanne and I were in the kitchen cooking, you know? And once the foundation, so we've always had relationship with Molina, with Emika and everyone. And once we started the foundation, Joanne and I decided we're Haitians. We need to find a way to reach the diaspora. We need the diaspora to say, I want to support these women in Lekai and Fondé Blanc. I'm from Fondé Blanc. My family is from Bokai. So my dad and my mom. So you have family, you want to support. I want to give to help one woman. Something parallel is that while we were there in Okai, we realized that, but we love Okai, we have to say.
Yes.
The Okai no cœur nous.
No cœur nous, quand même.
Nous dit non. Nous pas capable venir là pour nous chercher côté pour nous dormir. Faut nous chercher louer un local pour nous gagner la caille par nous. Eh ben nous gagne local pour nous un GECA gagne local campérin. So we are there physically, we are there, and we want the diaspora to know that we are engaged in what we do. We love what we do. Nous pas gagne nous aimons garçons, mais nous aimons aider femmes parce que les femmes nous compte qui ça d'où
mais je dis ça mais nous aimons garçons.
Bel bagay.
Well, I want to take it to another level in saying that we are Haitian, and when we contemplate the situation in our country right now, we know that only Haitians can solve it because only Haitians really understand.
Yes.
Ça veut dire le malokay moun m'dou comment yo di get on comprendre ça ap di a.
Oui, get
on comprendre. Get on comprendre. Donc, coming to NAP and cultivating this relationship with NAP, coming to the conference was something that we naturally were inclined to do because we have to stick together.
Yes.
And when Bea was saying support, the support is not financial only. Financial is nice, but you have a skill you want to develop in a community, you're welcome. Precisely. You want to advocate and speak about what we do and get more people involved to come and teach, you're welcome.
Yes.
You want to build a program, you want to help us fundraise, you want whatever you want to do for this vision and for this cause, you are most welcome.
That's what we want. I want for a Haitian to call me and say, okay, I don't know, moi son docteur ou bien moi c'est un sage-femme, m'ta remè rentrer Haïti pour m'ta faire des cours, disponible, I don't know, every 3 months, m'ka venir me faire des cours pour des mesdames qui gagnent au moins qui peut-être des infirmières. N'a besoin des moun, n'a mette yo ensemble, n'a organiser, c'est ça nous voulons.
Ça est très important parce que Kounia nous entrer dans une phase côté monde qui parle partager moments ensemble avec nous depuis yo gon bagay yo capable offrir dans propre tête yo même Li suffit pour capable mettre main dans son affaire, qu'on dit expression main en pile chay palou. Oh, this is the true definition because now there's no excuse to participate.
Exactly. Et c'est pas pour rien que nous les fondations Bracing Neighbors. Et en créole, nous le corps voisin. Ça veut dire ou te mettre New York ou te mettre Boston, quel que soit côté, c'est voisin mouillé. Depuis c'est haïtien, on parle créole, c'est voisin mouillé.
C'est ça.
Donc si ma corée, si wap corée m'boum corée en l'autre monde, c'est comme ça pour le faire.
C'est ça.
Et son bail qui très important, l'important pour jeunes yo, l'important pour moun qui en Haïti, l'important pour avenir pays nous, l'important pour identité nous, l'important pour toute bagaille à tous les niveaux.
C'est ça. Wow. Oh. Ça belle oui. Oh, ça belle un peu.
Oui, mais je dis ça belle oui.
Samuel va bien passer là, ça.
L'aime tout ça, qui aime content. I'm having chills. I'm excited. I feel like I should take the next flight to Haiti tomorrow to get involved.
Après nous.
C'est vrai oui. M'allez. Oh, merci en pile. Je pense que this is a shout out to all of you who are diaspora qui besoin agir non seulement dans gens ou garder pour pays d'Haïti, mais aussi font réflexion tout dans ou même qui gagnent bagaille qu'on pensait peut-être ou penser ou ça on monte dit ça pas utile, mais dans conversation ça nous dit oui les cas utile, nous gagnons deux très fort là qui mentionnait toute bagaille qu'il a fait. It would have been different if you all came up with excuses so many years ago of all the reasons not to do this. And thank you for going above and beyond not only your own personal challenges, creating a family at the same time, working on your ambitions and goals, not only professional level, but also on the entrepreneurial level, and then to contribute to a country that you have a deep passion and know its worth. Maybe sometimes you know its worth more than it knows its own worth, right? We have to bring that to light, and we're so honored and privileged to know the both of you and GECA. On pensait pour un pile monde là sa conversation ça parlement de pour mettre un fin dans parole découragement, parole qui dit que pas capable si ça dans vocabulaire mais retirer le cougnier. There's so much to do. Everyone is important, especially the women out there who feel that it's impossible to get things done in a male-dominated industry. Business is not geared towards any particular gender or race or nationality. Business is business. And when we can put aside a lot of those nuances, there's so much that's available. And now this is a call out, a shout out, a mouthpiece to all of the diaspora out there and beyond. GECA besoin, you besoin talent, you besoin effort, you besoin énergie, you besoin l'argent, you besoin plateforme, you besoin tout ça ou même vous gagner comme your attribute. I think that's a good word.
Advocate as well.
Oh, advocate, that's another one. Perfect. Well.
Et nous pas prétendre que nous capables changer bagay yo.
C'est ça.
Mais ça que nous voulons, c'est aider mesdames yo. M'ka dire que à date, nous travaillons depuis 2022 avec 970 filles. Ça veut dire 970 familles impactées de travail que nous faisons. Donc pour nous-mêmes, chaque jour c'est travail. C'est pas et c'est ça que nous voulons faire. It's to reach the more people that we can.
Yes. Thank you for that. That's very important. Very important. Now, since we sent the message out there, qui bon nous capable joindre avec nous, contacter nous, peut-être voyer, on sait d'informations, l'idée, partager, faire conversation en continu so that there's momentum to still go forward. Where can we find and reach you?
We have our webpage, GECAHaiti.com and bracingneighbors.org.
Wonderful.
Et puis nous sur LinkedIn.
Oui, c'est vrai, nous sur LinkedIn too.
Excellent.
Direct, contact direct.
Yes.
Maybe Joanne, we can talk about the censor that we're doing, which is like something pretty important that we want to do right now. Is to know how many women there is in the South for us to know how many people we need to help, if I may say like that.
Okay. Furthermore, what this will not only promote the critical mass of women, but what they know, what resources they have. Remember, we spoke about resources, what resources they lack, because we want to be able to better program and be more efficient in our spending, because of course everything has a cost, but when we are more specific, we are more efficient in our spending. Yes. And we can also report change more specifically. Mm-hmm. We're doing a census with GIS mapping. Okay. So let's say Samuel is helping Marie-Louise. Right. Samuel will be able on our website at the end of the census to zoom in on Marie-Louise and see what her situation is today, and then zoom in 4 months if he wants to see her situation. Wow. What has improved, what are the statistics, and we're doing this using the CGAP women empowerment framework, with our own framework, of course, yes, to map that out, to be able to show impact, because 970 doesn't seem much, mm-hmm, because there's like so many million. Yes. But when you move when you move the needle for 970 and you leave these 970 to create ripple effect, yes, then you can show impact and move the needle correctly. So this is one of the things we're doing also.
Wow.
Well, another important thing that we didn't mention, Samuel, I'm sorry, maybe we're going over time.
The conversation's fantastic.
Let me tell you, we can go all night. We can go.
One other thing that we're doing, because earlier when we spoke about teaming up, I spoke about collaboration, I spoke about business, is that we are members of a coalition which is called the Haiti Food System Alliance, which regroups 15 organizations, NGOs, universities, hospitals, schools, farming. And within this organization, we have 70,000 farmers, wow, that are producing. And GECA is anchored as the entrepreneurship leader and the census leader for these organizations. So slowly, we are moving our impact to other areas of Haiti. So even if you are not from Lekai or the South, you want to help another region, we have partners in other regions where we can implement with the partners our program.
Yes.
Wow, that's fantastic. And partnering up with an organization like that is pivotal, because now vous commencez à détirer dans plusieurs avenues et qu'on y a une possibilité pour capable aider plus monde dans différentes façons. That's critical. Wow.
Non seulement ça, but you can map out combien de familles au total, you can map out combien d'impact, and then we build trust, because a lot of foundations have had bad reputation, but together within the coalition, within the alliance, we are building trust and we are building critical mass to have our interventions together. And it also makes sense in agriculture, because, for example, the University Quisqueya is doing research on drought-resistant crops. So this information comes to us and we spread it out within the families that we're helping. So it doesn't stay in silo. We're not doing things in silo. We're doing things in a coordinated way.
Collaborative way.
Yeah.
Very collaborative as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. This is exciting. And I think that the survey, once you have it ready to launch and ready to share to the public, please let us know, because data is key. So we want to make sure you have all of the resources and data to analyze and start adding those data points and filling it in. So let us know.
Absolutely.
Wow. I'm not sure if everyone is going to sit here and, well, I do want 2 call to actions. One is to make sure that you log on to GECA's website and go ahead and see what they are doing. Not only peruse their website, mais commencer ouais sou capable chercher une façon pour travailler ensemble avec eux, because clients are important in the entrepreneurial realm. It's important to have clients. So see what they are all about and make sure that once you see they're a good fit for you, which I'm sure they're going to be a good fit, you go ahead and sign up and use them for their services to get the job done in your business and initiative as well. So they are amazing. Part 2 is don't forget to get involved with their pilot program. Can you remind everyone of the name again?
Bracing Neighbors.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Bracing Neighbors. So make sure that you all get involved with that amazing initiative. Joanne, Béatrice, pas gen mot pour me dire. Simplement, merci. Merci non seulement pour s'annouiller comme des femmes professionnelles et femmes qui très, très, très disciplinées dans ce qu'on fait et à nous. We can tell that the passion is deeply rooted in you, and now it's literally shining bright. And this is great because we need 2 individuals like you to not only see what's possible, but to go ahead and reach back, as that proverb says, to reach back and help the next person up. So we're excited for all of the things that you are about to do. Et nous réellement disons beaucoup de merci de ce que nous prenons temps aujourd'hui pour parler ensemble avec le peuple là. Nous disons merci non seulement pour temps, mais pour tout encouragement que vous portez pour nous. Et aussi et devoir que vous demandez pour nous faire. I think it's really important. So thank you. Any closing words for the audience today?
Corée voisin,
yes.
Et ou même qui l'a venu fondé blanc.
Oui, il faut me dégager moi parce que pour m'acheter billet, pour me descendre en bas.
Depuis nous aller dans fort connaît Samuel.
Oui, c'est ça, quand même.
Samuel, moi je remercier de l'opportunité ça que vous nous pour nous être capable sur plateforme pour capable nous chance pour nous exprimer qui est nous vision nous à qui côté nous voulons aller.
Yes.
Merci un peu.
Oui, merci Samuel. Bon.
I love it. I love definitely thankful for the time that we're come and achieve, and specifically in it.
Absolutely.
So thank you. And on behalf of the National Alliance of Advancement for Haitian Professionals, my name is Samuel Buissereth. And thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. We can't wait to say and see you all
Goodbye.
next
Thank
time.
you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.